Welcome back, and welcome in. Welcome to Celestial Oracle Codes. I'm just gonna kick this collective reading off pretty quickly here. Hi, my name is Samuel. Welcome to Celestial Oracle Codes. If you're not a subscriber, do consider subscribing. We'd love to have you around. Other than that, let's just get right into this reading. On the bottom of the deck, I'm showing the Fool. So that's letting me know that the collective might be called to make a leap of, or or take a leap of faith right now. And so trust your instincts. Also, make sure that you're smelling the roses. So look at the fine print if we're signing contracts, and also making sure that we are checking all the T's, dotting all the I's, that kind of stuff. So we're really being practical. We're making sure that we're not misstepping, and making sure that we're looking where we're going in other words. So we're looking where we're going in paperwork. We're looking where we're going in career. We're looking where we're going in love. We're looking where we're going in the road. We're looking where we're going everywhere. All right. So that is what is the collective is being called to do right now. Also, I get a big sense of balance. So I definitely feel the calm and the recalibration to peace right now that the collective is going through. Also, there's a huge identity shift for a lot that are happening. So a lot of the things that used to appeal to you, certain foods even, certain people, certain places, certain things, and certain external stimuli that used to entertain you. You might be releasing habits that no longer serve you. You might be releasing hobbies or anything that you don't feel like is propelling you forward into a more fulfilling experience in your life and in your world. So that is a beautiful message coming through for the collective. So let's go ahead, cut the cards, and see what we've got going. All right, so the devil in reverse lets me know that we're releasing constraints, confinements, things that no longer serve us, or things that made us feel shackled or chained in general. As a collective, we're releasing things that made us feel like it was taking our options away. I'm hearing suck the air out of the room, okay, and made you feel stifled. All right. So also, there's some things that either some secrets have recently come out, or something has been revealed to the collective at this time, or you might just be in having indecision. So you might not think that you have choices. Also, for some of you, this is you feel like you don't have choices. For others of you, this is that you're not trusting your intuition. For others of you, this is you either had a secret that was recently revealed to you, or that is going to be revealed to you soon, or has just been or is being revealed to you, or has been revealed to you. Either way, one way or another, trust your instincts at this time, I'm hearing, and trust in your power as the creator of your life. Also, use your connection to divine wisdom, and making sure that you're utilizing all of your tools that you have at your disposal. So make sure you're using everything on the table for you at this time. Also, utilizing all of the skills and the talents that you have to really step into creating something beautiful in your world, with these flowers coming up at the feet, and ultimately with things manifesting in your reality that you didn't even imagine, with these flowers coming down the vine over here. All right, so you're being called to utilize all that you have in your life at this time to get everything that you want from the divine. So today is gonna be a special reading. All right, so we're gonna do a way short cherry pick first, right, to see exactly what we got going on, because that is when I really get to see what we've got going on in the collective right now. So our first three let us know. Well, the first one was the Wheel of Fortune. That lets me know that a cycle is closing, and sometimes this can feel like an unexpected turn of events that changes things around and makes it so that you kind of have to get used to a new kind of reality, or a new way that things are structuring around you. And ultimately, this is always going to be something that propels you forward in life in a way that leaves you actually more fulfilled and happy than you were before, even if sometimes it looks like a blessing in disguise. Sometimes this can, especially when it comes out with the Four of Wands in reverse, can be a blessing in disguise, because it makes you feel like it's turning your world upside down. But ultimately, it's not. It's not. What it's doing is this is showing that there's a restructuring that's happening due to a karmic cycle that you closed and a new chapter that's opening in your life. So there's now a new restructuring that's happening in the direction in your life, in your desires, in your identity, essentially, because there's a new direction in the way that you're doing things, and ultimately in the way that you're approaching your purpose, and in the way that you're approaching manifesting your desires in life. So you're coming about it, hold on, for compliance reasons, I need to cover up all the naked people. But Lovers comes out to let us know that you are coming at it in a more balanced and harmonious way that ultimately is giving you, it's cutting through the illusion, right? And it's reconnecting you with your divine truth and with your divine, with your spiritual team, with the feeling like what used to be barren and what used to be lacking and what used to be scarce is actually abundant and is actually fruitful if you look at it in another way. So you're getting new perceptions, you're getting new insights, you're having new ideas, and new things are coming to you, letting you know that you do have a community coming in with the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So there's something here where you aren't believing, or you haven't believed here lately, or in the past, that you had a real community coming in, or a real tribe that was actually yours, right? That would actually help you in life. That would give you the kind of recognition and acknowledgement, and just the kind of camaraderie and the kind of conversation, the kind of presence, right? And that being with factor where you really don't even have to say anything. You can just be together, and maybe you want to both scroll on your phones at the time, or maybe it's just scrolling hour. I don't know. But at the end of the day, there's just this ebb and flow between this group, this tribe coming in, where it's probably not the phone thing. Obviously, that's a little bit petty and vain, right? But it's probably something that other people might be like, oh, well, I don't know, they weren't really saying anything, or they might get like weird about it, right? In those moments where it's like, it's not a weird thing, maybe you just want to like write for an hour, I don't know, it was like reading time or whatever the case may be. Well, this is like that group that comes from that kind of hobby, or that kind of balance in your life, and that restructuring in your direction and in your actions. This new way of moving through the world is bringing in a connection to a community that you never believed that you had before, and ultimately it's causing you to move in ways that are more stable. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is often called the slow moving prince. All right, and in a lot of ways he can be, because he thinks things through. He's very practical. He makes a practical plan. He makes sure that he checks all the T's and dots all the I's, and he trusts in the universe to supply. So the universe is bringing a gift into your life through your methodical planning, and through some kind of sense of community, or some kind of group, crew, new friendships, or new, this can also be new business relationships, new partnerships, a new business community. This can also be a new network that's coming through, connected to the Knight of Pentacles like this, and connected to the Wheel of Fortune, making it a definite possibility that this can be a whole new network of business or intuitive or creative measures. So this doesn't only have to be on a personal level, though for many of you this is personal. This is a divine connection that is moving from silence into communication and into community. And so the universe is bringing these things in for you, right? One way or another, the scales are being balanced with the Wheel coming out and the Six of Pentacles. The scales are being balanced for you, and it is, you guys, bringing in that new relationship. I told you, a divine connection that's moving from silence into communication. And you're no longer attracting lessons, right, disguised as love. Now, right, you're no longer attracting that that Three of Swords energy. Your heart is reopening without you having to chase anymore, right? So with this and this, I'm gonna tell you something right now. For the for someone, this is like true love. This is divine counterparts, twin flames, soulmates, whatever it resonates with you. Okay, this can also be somebody from the past coming back to you with the Wheel of Fortune here, the Lovers here, right? Because these are some love cards. This is the love reading. Okay, this just became a love reading. Because honestly, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers, I'm going to put it in front of the Lovers because I don't want to get in trouble for little naked people in the cards. But at the end of the day, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers coming out by itself, it already shows a turn of tables. So we saw the restructuring. So this might have been somebody trying to make a happy home and somebody trying to ruin a happy home. Okay, someone tried to come in and ruin a happy home, and then somehow the lovers fought through this. Somehow you got through this. So, and it turned out to be some new plan that came from this new community, right? And this new way of doing things, or maybe you just moved. So for some of you, this was someone tried to ruin my marriage, and we got the hell out of there. We moved because, and the universe kind of gave me a new lease on life with this new lease in my marriage, right? Okay, so for some, that's the truth. All right, so for some, that's the truth. But for others, this is a turn of unexpected events or a twist in fate, okay? I'm hearing a twist in fate that when you felt like your life was unstructured, unstable, or things weren't going the way that they were supposed to, somehow you rebalanced, you got things back, you recalibrated, you got a hold of the alignment, okay? I'm hearing you got a hold of the alignment, and you really started focusing on harmonizing things in your life, things in your internal state, your mind, right? You got your mindset right. You started thinking about your life in more optimistic and positive ways. It started attracting the right community. It started magnetizing the right people to you. Whoa, I just dropped the mic, so I hope that wasn't too loud, guys. I'm so sorry. But if this hasn't happened yet, okay? If this hasn't happened yet for you, then that means that maybe this is coming in next. So this is either happening now or it's coming in the near future. So be prepared and know that Spirit is saying, be willing to open yourself up to people that are coming into your life that are aligned now, right? You can't always, you need relationships in your life. This is Earth School. You're going to need relationships. It's a spiritual law. like spiritual law dictates that you absolutely invoke the spiritual law of relationships. So you're going to need people in your life. But at the end of the day, you don't have to have the wrong people, right? So you have healthy boundaries that you enforce, respectfully, but still enforce. So you make sure that people are treating you just, you treat others justly, but at the same time, you're treating people fairly, and you're making sure other people are treated fair as well, right? So that's the mission of the just, or justice, liberation, and morality for humanity. And so this is what that looks like when you finally have the universe twist things around or turn the tables in your favor. That's what this energy is, you guys. Ultimately, right? This is someone trying to crap on my life, and ultimately, I found a balance inside that has helped me to attract the right community and the right experience. Ultimately, right? Where I'm creating these new emotions and this new experience in my life through a new plan, through a new way of moving through the life, through a stable way and a secure way of being in this world that releases heartbreak and resentment and all of the heartache and all of the turmoil or any of the distortions, projections, or misdirections and misperceptions and misconceptions that others had of me, and miscommunications and misunderstandings and all of the maleficencies, okay, of others in their view of you, and all of the undesirable experiences and the grievances or any resentments that you might harbor. Well, you release those. You released all this. You released the disappointment with your reality. You released the heartbreak. You released all of it. You healed. You worked through it. It's really good. So the universe is definitely bringing in a lot of blessings. So I'm seeing 6 blessings that they're bringing to you. 3 of them are right here on the table right now, right? A whole new community, a new tribe that's coming in for whoever is in this reading. That's beautiful. And ultimately, just the abundance, right? So this is the universe is supplying. Could be a windfall. This could be a lottery win, right? This could be you finally getting that new collaboration. This can be the deal that you finally wanted. This can be anything. This can be anything that the universe uses to settle the score for you and actually bring in that abundance, that glory and those accolades and that acknowledgement and that praise. But ultimately that fulfillment and that joy. So this is definitely tied to material wealth. So this is the universe supplying you a windfall of financial abundance to you in some type of way. So this is money. This is some kind of sweepstakes renewal. This is a win, right? I won a prize, or I won the lottery, or I got cut an extra check, or the government forgot and that they didn't do my taxes right, and I got another check in the mail, right? So that's what that kind of energy is. This is the universe paying you in some way. So this is some kind of financial increase coming into your life, an influx of money. It doesn't have to be continuity. This is not always continuity, but this is definitely, I got my just desserts, or the scales were balanced, or the tables were turned for me by the universe. So this can be continuous money as well. All right. Okay, so this is community coming in, but this can also be you having more harmonious relationships and more harmonious, I'm hearing guidance. Okay, so you're accepting your guidance in a more harmonious way. So that means you're trusting your intuition more, and you're more in touch with your own gut feelings and your deep insights. So you're having more epiphanies right now and more understandings. Things are becoming more clear, and you might have had a heartbreak that just happened, or something broke your heart. You're understanding that you actually still have community, so there might be some connection that's still there. You're making a plan to either mend the broken heart, or you've already released it, because you've already done a lot of work here. So either way, you balance your emotions and you're ready for this new relationship that this new sense of community and magnetism is bringing in. So you're very attractive, and you're attracting a new relationship and a new soul tribe that's coming in, and you're attracting all these gifts that the universe is bringing to you, and you're attracting your ultimate wealth. Right, so you're building into some kind of wealth here, and you're definitely building into new communities and relationships. So you definitely closed down some kind of cycle here in the recent past. You did all of this with your Queen of Wands energy. Okay, so charismatic, definitely. There's like a magical or a mystical or a miraculous kind of quality about you. Maybe this otherworldly quality about you, where you have this ability to, magnetically allure whatever it seems like you want into your world, where people actually really do adore you, or at least you have a way of attracting your desires in. When you think about things, or you want things to come into your world, or you want to be a part of an experience, that experience seems to be attracted to you, and it seems to manifest in your world. So that's how you ultimately close down this cycle. You got into that balanced state that really didn't matter, that made it not matter so much that someone tried to turn your world upside down, and ultimately it's attracting in this new community. It helped you to make a new plan and ultimately implement it in your life, while releasing a shadow and old heartache and pain or grievances and resentment, and attracting new love and new prosperity and abundance and just financial gain into your world. Wow. So this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message, you guys. Ultimately, let's see what else we have here. We'll get a couple more. All right, so you got a decision coming up, and okay, so there is a decision that is coming up, or you might be being indecisive about a decision that you make right now. So you might be trying to avoid making the decision, like it's going to go away, or something that is ultimately standing in the way of your peace and happiness. So something is standing in the way of you feeling lighthearted, like you actually maybe love the experience that you're having, or the life that you're having, and it's getting in the way. So and it's causing you some kind of grief, some kind of fear, and so Spirit is saying release whatever that is. Right now, what Spirit is saying, ultimately, please release all fears, doubts, worries, all of it. You don't have a reason for any of it. There's no reason for any of it. This is what is coming in. You've already closed down the cycle. It's done. There is no need for you to be worrying about any of this, any of these grievances, anything that's trying to hurt you or cause you pain or make life hard on you. It's over. that was the last cycle. That was the last chapter. And so this is the recalibration of the nervous system and the reset, right? We're going through a soft full moon portal right now that ultimately, and if you're in my readings or you're on any of my channels, then that portals you through, right? All you have to do is really be keeping up with it. And so this is obviously one of those readings that calls in that love and light and all of those blessings into your life, but you can definitely see how the cards fell. So at the end of the day, that's what you need to see, is that you're already closing down the cycle. You already stepped through this turbulent, whatever, that unstructured and just like that fractured kind of approach to doing things, and that heartache and the problematic side of things. That you've released it. You've released it. You've done the work. You can let it go. And so since you're in this balanced state and you already have a plan, you know what you're doing, you know what you want to do, right? And some of you, if you don't know what you want to do, then this is calling you to make a plan, okay? It's calling you to really sit down, get crystal clear on what you want from a balanced place. Woo! From a balanced place, we're doing this. We are not just going willy-nilly. This is not King Knight of Wands energy. It's not a Pentacles energy. So this is a stable, relaxed, practical, balanced plan, okay? And holding in on to that Queen of Wands, charismatic, attractive, right? Magnetically alluring, manifesting, just charming, and very confident and willful energy that goes after their desires and their purpose and knows exactly how to get what they want and manifest whatever they want into this world. So that is what closed down this cycle, because you hold this energy. All right, that's what closed down that cycle. And ultimately, so you're trying to stay in that, and while you make a practical plan and get ready, because you're already, this beautiful energy is attracting in this beautiful community. And that community is leading to a new relationship, a new divine connection. All right, you heard it. The love that's coming into your life will not require you to shrink. Know that. It's going to accept that money and all of that abundance that's coming in. It's going to accept all of that love and that light that's coming in. So this is a soulmate connection that's being prepared through divine timing. So release the doubts and worries. Release all of it. Know that you're going to know what way to go. And you need to start being harmonious in the way that you feel. So this means that you need to really focus on feeling good right now, okay? That's what the divine is calling us to do. The divine is calling us to stay balanced in our approach to the things that we're doing at this time. Stay harmonious in the way that we feel about ourselves, optimistic about ourselves, positive about our lives, and the way that our lives are moving forward ultimately, while we take a practical approach and, do things practically, but also believe in and have faith in the miracles and the support that you have in this world. Know that things are miraculously unfolding in your life. New connections are coming into your life. New community is coming into your life. New relationship is coming to your life. For some of you, this is a business relationship. For others of you, this is a platonic, soul-aligned friendship. For others of you, this is just mutually beneficial community and tribe. For others of you, this is a romantic relationship that will literally change your life. It will bring in the balance. It will balance the tables. It will turn the tables for you. It will turn the wheel for you and create a new chapter in your life that releases all the hurt and pain and all of the distraction, all of the distortion, all of the depression, all of the resentment, all of the grievances, all of the misconceptions and misperceptions that I'm hearing, okay? And ultimately, all the things that they tried to turn your world upside down with, and you're releasing all of it, right? And you're exchanging it for this, all right? For this community, for this new love, or these new relationships, or whatever this is for you, okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But ultimately, this is the universe bringing in gifts, and it's relationships, it is soul tribe, it's all the things that you feel like you've been denied, okay? And it's the tables turning in your favor in this life. So if you're in this reading, if this is your reading, congratulations. I love you immensely. What a beautiful reading. Be looking out. I'm actually going to keep on doing readings. I've been called to do a good amount because we were going through, obviously, the portal for the full moon. And so I'm gonna try and ramp up readings for this because obviously we want to get those messages out because those readings are what take you through, right? The portal happens inside of you. You get the reading, you magnetize that, you ultimately activate it through the reading. It integrates within you, you anchor it in, and then you embody it, and then it manifests in your life outside of you, right? So ultimately, it's the internal portal that creates the external difference in your world. And so that's why we will be ramping up these readings for the alignment, for the vibration, for the frequency, for the activation, and ultimately for the embodiment and for the manifestation or the results to be seen in our external world. So, as always, I love you, each and every one of you, unconditionally. I send you all my light, my love, and my blessings, and I will see you actually sooner than later in my next reading.